Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Open Mic Night live at the ZoomBarDC. We've got an amazing show for you tonight. We've got Scott Kaplowitz, Dave Sherman, Bill Sherman, Steve Woolwine, Joseph Stegner, Gantt Kushner, and more. So stick around and have a great time. And Bill Sherman's going to kick us off. So take it away, Bill, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Marie-Louise. So I'm gonna play something that I've done before, but I really like Julie London. Just really knocks it out of the ballpark for me. And then the second thing I want to do, I got inspired by the Get Back documentary on Disney Channel. So I'm gonna start off with Cry Me a River by Julie London and a little bit by Joe Cocker. You called to tell me you were lonely. Well, even if it's true, well, you can cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. Then you said you were sorry for being so untrue. Well, go on and cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my mind. You never shed a tear. I remember all that you said. You said that love was too plebeian and you were through with me. And now you tell me that you love me. Well, even if it's true, I want you to cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. It's true, 'cause I cried a river over you. I want you to cry me a river, cry me a river, cry me a river, cry me a river, go on and cry me a river, come on and cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you.
All right.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah, I just love that song. Now, so the song that it's like it's a definite earworm for me, and I haven't been able to get it out of my head for a week now. Is I Dig a Pony off the Let It Be album. I dig a pony where you can celebrate anything you want. Yeah, you can celebrate anything you want. I do a road haul. Well, you can penetrate any place you go, yeah, you can penetrate any place you go. I told you so, all I want is got to be just like you want it to. Pick a moon dog. Well, you can radiate everything you are. Yeah, you can radiate everything you are. I roll a stony. Well, you can imitate everyone you know. Yeah, you can imitate everyone you know. I told you so. All I want is you. Everything has got to be just like you want it to. Because I feel the wind blow. Well, you can indicate everything you see. Yeah, you can indicate everything you see. I roll a lorry. Well, you can syndicate any boat you roll. Well, you can syndicate any boat you roll. I told you so. All I want is you. Everything has got to be just like you want it to. All I want is you. Everything has got to be just like you want it to.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right, Bill.
Oh, awesome. Wonderful. Fun. Great choices of songs. Reggie,
Hi.
welcome back.
Long time no see. Yeah.
Reggie!
Good to see
Hey,
you.
Reggie, good to see you.
How cool is that?
I forgot this has a background on it. I mean, it's probably good. I'm
looks
crammed
cool.
into yet another place in my tiny apartment today.
You want to go next, Reggie?
Oh, I guess I could. Sure.
Okay. Great.
I might have a problem. Like, okay, can you hear guitar?
Yes.
Okay, because I have no amp or anything here, but this is a semi-hollow body guitar, so hopefully it'll make enough noise. Now, what am I going to play? Okay. Okay, this is an original, kind of a Facebook song. Mad faces are all I know. I see them everywhere I go. Angry faces are my only response to everything I see. Angry faces and angry words don't make it any less absurd. The world I love is falling apart at the seams. Disable my like icon. I won't even know it's gone. Sad emojis and angry sneers ramping up my darkest fears. Mad faces, mad, mad faces. Mad faces, oh mad, mad, mad faces. Mad faces are all I know. Angry faces are all that's left. Watching the madness and partisan theft, you know, democracy is crumbling under attack. Hate patrols and sycophants, I don't need to hear your rants, you know, ain't anybody got time for that. Disable my like icon, I won't even know it's gone. Sad emojis and angry sneers ramping up my darkest tears. Mad faces, mad, mad faces. Mad faces, oh mad, mad, mad faces. Mad faces are all I know. Hey man, did you see that awful meme? You know, I don't know, everything on that site is just plain obscene. Yeah, you got some very, very narrow views. Well, no, buddy, that's just fake news. You know the world is round, but it's getting flatter, and everybody's got an opinion on the matters. Mad faces, mad, mad faces. Mad faces, mad, mad, mad faces. Mad faces are all I know.
Yeah. Yeah, the world is round, but it is getting
welcome
flatter.
back, Reggie.
Yeah.
A lot of happy
Right,
faces
right.
here.
Woohoo!
A lot of happy faces here.
Yeah.
Reggie, I noticed your back up there. It looks like the Blue Zoom Bombers when we.
I know. We talked
Long
about
time
this
ago.
before. The last time I was around, this came up as my background. It doesn't show in my Zoom my choices of background or anything. It's
Really?
just there.
Wow.
I don't know what happened. I thought I was going to be looking at this wall and a picture behind me here, but nope, I'm seeing this instead.
I mean, it's Mary Shaver and Cindy Kane were there. Wow.
Yeah. This is it's an older one. I
Yeah.
have to say, I have no idea how this particular one popped up, but there it is.
That's great.
Good one. Keep it.
Ed down in the corner. Yeah, Ed. Hi, Ed. Yeah. So can I shake hands with people? I don't think it's gonna work. Okay.
A great song, Reggie. Do you have it on YouTube or on a?
I don't yet. That one I haven't. I started working on some more recent ones that I actually have a recording of now. A couple, rough recordings, and Gantt's still waiting for me to show up over there for some other things. Yeah, so I don't have it like out there anywhere where you can really get it.
Maybe
except
Joseph can make you one sometime.
right here. I want to say right here. It's
Okay,
right here. It's
great.
right here on in the Zoom bar. So
Great. Thanks, Reggie.
sure. Yeah. So I'm supposed to do something else instead of talking all this time. Let's see. I don't know if you can hear the guitar good enough to do a blues thing, but that's what I'm going to do. Which one?
The guitar has a very interesting sound just by itself.
What's the?
It kind of sounds George Harrison-ish.
That's funny. Oh, and I did the wrong turnaround. Oh, wow. Well, everybody wants to laugh, but nobody wants to cry. Everybody wants to laugh, but nobody wants to cry. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to hear the truth, oh, then they go and tell a lie. Everybody wants to hear the truth, oh, then they go and tell a lie. Everybody wants to go to heaven, yeah, but nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to know the answer without ever asking why. Everybody wants to know the answer, yeah, without ever asking why. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. There we go. Sort of got it.
All right, Reg.
Albert King, sort of.
Great
I
to
like
have
your
you back.
storytelling with the guitar.
Oh, thank you.
Reggie, is that yours?
Huh? No, that's an old blues song. I think
I've
Albert
heard
King is
it before.
most famous
I
for
really
doing
like
it.
that. I like both of them.
Ah, thanks, you. Thank you.
Thanks, Reggie. That was great.
Good to see you all back. See me back.
Hey, glad to have you back. So Scott,
Yeah.
you ready?
Yeah. So Joseph, the reason I needed to go before you, I'm assuming you're listening out there somewhere, Joseph. Yes?
He's there. He's there.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's out there.
Okay, cool. Cool. The reason I wanted to go before you is because I went and looked through the poems that you sent to me that you wrote, and I picked not one but two. So we have two songs. And before I do either of them, I need to give them each a little bit of introduction. The first one, I need to talk about two people. The first person, I did not know who this person was, but he was mentioned in this poem. It is a guy named Giordano Bruno, who was alive from like the mid 1500s to around the 1600s, and espoused at the time what were some pretty radical views about, hey, maybe the earth is not the center of the universe, and maybe things revolve around stars instead. And the church did not like that, and bad things happened to him. So he is in this poem, and that's why I wanted to mention him. And the other person I wanted to talk about is the composer who this poem was inspired by. So long shot, has anyone heard of Ralph Vaughan Williams? I'm going to take that as a no. So Ralph Vaughan Williams, I don't know the dates for him, but back when I did a bit of voice in college, I sung a few songs of his from a song cycle called Songs of Travel, which honestly, Joseph, you should look up Songs of Travel. You'd probably really enjoy it. It's a bunch of Robert Frost poems that he selected and put into like a cycle, so they tell a bit of a story. Usually performed for male voice, but can be performed for female voice, and it has some great songs in it with great music. So I kind of went for that style for this song, and I'll talk about the other song when I talk about the other song. But this is based on a poem that Joseph wrote called Thoughts After Midnight. Oh, nope, that's the other one, sorry. This one is based on a poem called Me and the Moon and the Stars All Alone. It's a great title, by the way.
Thank you. Can't wait.
Let's get that. Here we go. Me and the moon and the stars all alone. At 3 in the morning, that could rhyme be sown. It took such a long time to figure it out. The earth is a sphere, truth was punished by doubt. But those with positions as eyes of the soul had cared less for seeing than serving their goal. Today's no different, the same thing occurs. Truth is rejected for tradition that blurs. We cannot love our enemies because we've made what makes them dead. So we'll cling to the path of darkness and call love for foes foolish instead. Though the answer has been given, the messengers are denounced. When lovers of light won't be silenced, the predators of night will pounce. Giordano, Giordano Bruno was burned alive at the stake for stating other stars could have their planets too. Those who want to believe, those who choose to believe what they already know, would rather dismiss intelligence new. But me and the moon and the stars all alone. To those who are blinded, let new light be shown. We cannot forget all those things yet unknown. the moon and the stars all alone.
Really,
Wow.
really
Oh, my
nice,
word.
Scott.
Wow.
Wow.
Man,
It was like
Scott,
Broadway.
nice.
A Stegner
was
Kaplowitz
magnificent.
collaboration. Very cool.
That was magnificent,
So
Scott.
those lyrics are 99% Joseph. I changed a couple words and added like 1 or 2 lines at the end, but
Totally fine. That's awesome, Scott. I am
so
just
you want-
humbled
you
and
want any
awed.
confirmation, Joseph, that your poems are reaching people and inspiring.
Thank you. Thank
Aw.
you. And that is, how could a year start off any better than you and Megan Uko last week? Really just, I'm humbled and thankful.
Thank you.
To
I'm really
tears.
glad.
Thank you, brother. Love you,
So-
man. That's awesome.
So the other one,
Hang on. One sec, Scott. I feel like I'm at opening night of Man of La Mancha, except it's your opera.
thank you.
Phenomenal.
No, that was actually kind of a fun one to do for me because I usually go more toward contemporary style. So I was like, no, I'll pull out the classical training chops on this one.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Perfect
Thank
for
you.
that. Yeah.
Really glad y'all enjoyed that one. So this one, the second one, is more pop styling, and I gotta mess with some things on my piano real quick. Okay, that and that and that, and if you all are hearing these little clicky noises, it makes a click every time I change a setting to say, hey, you changed the setting. So this one is based on the poem called Thoughts After Midnight. And there was a line in this poem that really resonated with me, which was, who takes time to listen? So that's what this song is called. And I took one of the stanzas of this poem and turned it into the chorus. So you'll hear that repeated. Yeah, so y'all should hear piano and strings now. Okay. Who takes time to listen? You can hear it when they speak. Words so carefully chosen to bring strength back to the weak. Who takes time to listen? You can see it in their eyes, that look into the very soul, that perspective that's so wise. Oh, the nectar of empathy, to be heard and to be seen, to be known for who we truly are and what we really mean. But it takes time to listen. But it takes time to listen. Who takes time to listen, enough to hear what's really meant, without selfish redirection, without other focus spent. Can hear the whisper of what the frustrated will say when they can't express it.
time to listen. It's a cold and lonely world sometimes when we can't seem to be heard. We can see it in reactions and reciprocated words. So it takes time to listen, yeah. Is it those who truly hear, vulnerable to the imagery, and are waiting to appear? Oh, the nectar of empathy, to be heard and to be seen, to be known for who we truly are and what we really mean. Who takes time to listen? Who takes time to listen? Could you take time to listen? Would you make time to listen? Just listen.
Hallelujah. That's beautiful. Damn. Oh.
Yeah.
I think we got something. I'm being serious here. I think we got something with a Stegner, a Kaplowitz collaboration.
Totally, you know, and just the songs you pick, and I'm speechless again, but just inspired like you wouldn't believe.
I've never heard you speechless.
That was beautiful. Yeah.
I've never known you to be speechless.
Here I am. Thank you,
so
Scott.
beautiful.
That was
With all my
great.
heart, with all my heart. Thank you.
Great.
Wow.
Again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Goosebumps, tears of joy. Wow, that was great.
Thank
Awesome.
you guys.
Yes, those are my favorite compliments too. Goosebumps and tears. So you delivered.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did it. Thank you. Okay. I know that's a tough act to follow, but Dave Sherman can do it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a blues guitarist. I'm not. I have to say, Scott, you did something that is really, really difficult to do, which is to take somebody else's poetry and turn it into a song and really have it be a match. In other words, you could take a really sad song and play it really upbeat, and that wouldn't be a match, but you nailed it. And I've only done it once.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, it's really hard. I've done it once in my life, and it was very difficult to take somebody else's poetry and come up with a song. You know, it's like, you know, what was this person thinking? So I'm going to do that song tonight, because this is a singer-songwriter form, basically. And I have done this before, and it's a tune that Dave Costa wrote. He wrote the words and said, here, do something with this. So I did, this is what I did. You could say that you love me. You could tell me you care. You could give me loving all the time. Tell me that you'll always be there. I wish you would. I wish you would. I wish you would, just so I can tell you no. I hear you bought me a diamond to wave under everyone's nose. I hear you'd even walk a mile for my love. Baby, only goodness knows. I wish you would. Yeah, I wish you would. I wish you would, just so I can tell you no. Please don't ask me if I want you to be my lover and my wife. Please don't ask me if you stand a chance to be with me the rest of my life. You could say that you're sorry for all the things that you've done. You could come crawling on your hands and knees, tell me I'm your number one. I wish you would. Yep, I wish you would. I wish you would, just so I can tell you no. I wish you would, just so I can tell you no. I wish you would, just so I can tell you no.
All right.
Loved it.
I love singing that song.
Dave, I'm sorry for running out at the beginning of your song, and also for I was trying to listen to your compliment at the end of my set, but I got a phone call that my dad ordered delivery food and the driver was waiting outside because apparently they don't drop it off on the doorstep. So if you heard a doorbell ring during my first song, that's what that was.
Well,
So
I
had to run
did.
down and get the poor guy who'd been waiting there.
I thought it was just part of the instrumentation.
Man, but thank you for carrying it
song,
through,
anyway.
and because that would have been a shame.
I heard the doorbell, but the Zoom meeting makes it when Marie lets somebody in or
makes
something like
almost-
that. There's a doorbell, so
Yeah.
I didn't think anything of it.
Thankfully, I've had like I have literally had like I have a little music stand on the front of the piano, which I've had fall off of the piano before, so I can deal with the distraction of the doorbell sound.
Well, so what
Yeah.
are we having for dinner?
Yeah.
Chinese food.
All right.
I mean, what kind of Chinese food?
In my case specifically, aged tangerine, peel, beef, and hot and sour soup.
Okay.
I'll be right over.
It's all good. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, there's no good Chinese food in Stanton, Virginia.
Yeah. There isn't. Now you got to go to Charlottesville for good Chinese food.
We had friends who lived there, and my mom went to UVA.
You have to go to Beijing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got to go to Beijing. Yeah.
This next tune, which I have done before, but I'm going to follow the Gantt Kushner mold and do this in a way I've never done it before. So. I'm ready as anybody can be. I'm ready as anybody can be. I'm ready for you. I hope you're ready for me. Got an axe-handle pistol on a graveyard frame. I'm shooting tombstone bullets. I'm dragging balls and chain. I'm drinking TNT. I'm smoking dynamite. And I hope some screwball wanna fight, 'cause I'm ready as anybody can be. I'm ready for you. I hope you're ready for me. Chicks with your curly hair, looking at me like I ain't nowhere. Stop what you doing, honey, come over here, and I'll prove to you, baby, that I ain't no square. 'Cause I'm ready ready as anybody can be. I'm ready for you, and I hope you're ready for me. Been drinking gin like never before. I feel so good that I want you to know. One more drink and I wish you would. It'd take a whole lot of your loving just to make me feel good. 'Cause I'm ready, ready as anybody can be. I'm ready for you, and I hope you're ready for me. 'Cause I'm ready, ready as anybody can be. 'Cause I'm ready, ready as anybody can be. I'm ready for you, and I hope you're ready for me.
Yeah. I immediately like that groove.
Smoking her.
I immediately
was
like that
fun.
groove. Is that how you're doing it with Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Had me dancing along.
All right. All right.
Hey, Dave.
Thank you. Thank you.
Got me on the
Dave, real
dance
quick,
floor.
this is
Just what I
Dana.
needed.
Dave, this is Dana real quick. I'm the healthcare consultant for Augusta Health, which is your healthcare system where you're living.
Are you really?
Are you performing anywhere there? I go there all the time on business. Before COVID, I've only been there once since COVID started. But
Well,
yeah,
now, where do you live?
I live in DC, but I handle all the insurance for, the healthcare system there. And so I go there on business a lot.
Okay.
So do you
Well-
perform at all there or?
Well, I'm starting to, I'm playing with Kurt Crandall in Richmond, and Don't Look Up. We're supposed to have our first gig this Friday, but we all decided that we would cancel because of the COVID situation. And a bar in Charlottesville called Dirty Nelly's, which has been described to me as a hole in the
Oh,
wall.
yeah, I've been there with my client. Yeah.
So we're playing there March 5th, and we will have some other gigs. I'll let you know.
Okay, no, you should,
Small
because
world.
I mean, my direct contact is the president of the hospital. I know everybody there. So,
Oh, wow.
and I normally stay in Fisherville, but I have been, the last time I was there, I stayed in Stanton and at like some, like a B&B type place, and we had dinner downtown. That was like in November. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Where did you have dinner?
It was like a food to table kind of place. What do you call the
Farms to table.
Was it table 44?
farm to table place? Yeah, and it was all Virginia chefs, and I walked there from this place we stayed at. I think it was called the Frederick House.
Okay, I haven't eaten there yet. Table 44 and the Mill Street is two of my favorite places.
Oh,
there.
I've been to Mill Street. Yeah. So anyway, I just had to throw that in, and I thought it was like, when I heard you moved there, I was like, wow, that's really a cool place.
It really is. I love it here.
Yeah.
And we got 8 inches of snow, and at least at my house, and it sure was beautiful. Sure, it still is, actually.
Yeah. No, it really is. So anyway, I know I'll see you there, but
Yeah.
I just want to know if you're going to be playing around there. I can let everybody
yeah.
know.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I'll let you know when we, we're just kind of hunkered down because of this COVID stuff, and then it turns out the bass player just got sick, although he's testing negative. But we,
So
yeah,
Maryland has a public health crisis. Delaware does. Virginia hasn't called it yet, but the numbers are high in Virginia, so
They're
it's
high,
coming.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right.
Let's not go there.
Okay, well, thanings.
But I'm a nurse. I
I'm
can't help it.
glad you guys are gonna get together in Stanton, and
Yeah.
Dana's gonna spread the word about
Thank you, Dana.
performing. That's
Yeah.
great. Okay, thanks. Steve, you ready to go next?
Sure. I'm kind of repeating some stuff again, so.
Steve, that's okay. It's all good.
That's right. That's right.
Come to think of it, I was going to say something funny like last time I saw Reggie, I played these same songs.
Reggie won't remember.
They say you gotta stay in your lane if you want to avoid the pain. You can't control everything. You gotta learn to let it go and never take a back road. But sometimes you gotta take that turn, a road you've never been on, a road you've never tried. You will never know what you can find if you never take that ride. They say you gotta stay in your lane if you want to avoid the pain. You can't control everything. You gotta learn to let it go and never take a back road. And they say straight and narrow is the way, but sometimes you find your way full of broken-hearted switchbacks. Be sure to take a look back to see where you've been and start all over again. And they say you gotta stay in your lane if you want to avoid the pain. You can't control everything. You gotta learn to let it go and never take a back road. But sometimes you gotta take that side road to see where it goes, to clear your mind, to try to understand, so you can start all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really nice.
Hey, Steve, I have a question. Do you play that piano?
Oh,
There's a piano, isn't it?
where's our piano?
Behind you, that's not a piano?
Isn't your
like,
case on a piano?
I was like, how can you see upstairs?
Well,
It's not a piano.
We have a piano, but
he's got X-ray vision.
Oh, that's a sideboard. I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a baby grand too.
If it makes you feel any better, I've got a guitar right there that I haven't learned how to play yet.
no, there's a piano upstairs that I can play a couple things on, but that's it. But all my kids played when they were growing up.
Ah, okay. That's a
Steve,
foosball.
coming from someone who plays piano and not guitar, the guitar is a lot more portable.
Yeah, so this
Well,
is,
yeah.
And portable.
there's two guitar cases on top of a foosball table.
Oh, now I see.
I see that now, yeah.
Now I can see that. Yeah.
And then my
But
son
you
has
foosball.
basses over there
Yeah.
laying on another table.
All right. See that.
But it
All
makes
right.
it look bigger.
Well, I got to say, Steve, so if you haven't played that since the last time I was here, you're not playing it often enough.
Yeah, that's good.
That was really
Yeah, all right.
Thanks, Reggie. All right, so try another repeat here. And everybody should have a hometown song about the place you still call home. No matter how long you've been gone, and they still treat you the same, or someone always knows your name. The place you still call home, the place you stayed out all night long. Fell asleep out on that dock, fist jumping on the lake like an old alarm clock. The mountain fire trail rides, the sled runs down the mountainside. Never lasted long enough, and everybody's hometown is the best. Maybe just like all the rest, just another hometown song, I guess. Every time you talk about that pickup truck, you know the one you had to give up. Tears and smiles welled up. The fight you never gave in, the summers you thought would never end. All those first dates, broken hearts that wouldn't wait, and everybody's hometown is the best. Maybe just like all the rest, just another hometown song, I guess. You can't never go home again, but in my mind I know I can. The echo of the train says I'm home again, and everybody's hometown is the best. Maybe just like all the rest, just another hometown song, I guess.
Oh, man.
Wonderful. I always loved that song, Steve, because it really gets me thinking about where I grew up.
Yeah.
Me home too.
I've said you could have a best-selling album just putting all your songs that you do here together, because they have that something about them. They should be a soundtrack for some classic movie about life, you know, and its journey and progression. And yeah. Someday I hope that happens, because they're great songs.
Your guys are catching a glimpse of my life now.
All right.
Every time I play one of these.
All right.
Anyway.
That was awesome.
Who's the independent filmmaker here? We'll just go ahead and do one.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Definitely. I just walked by the little hill that I used to go sledding on and walked up the hill yesterday. It was really nice.
Yeah, that was a big part of growing up where I did, because we were on mountains. I mean, not like out west, but you know, the Shenandoah Valley and all that down through there. So we had mountains, kind of.
Well, they're mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, they're mountains. Yeah, I
the-
understand. They're not the Cascades. They're not Rockies. They're
The
older.
reference was
They're
we
older
took-
mountains.
We would take
Yeah.
our trucks and go up the fire trail. So fire trail is a
Yeah.
road they cut on the mountains to access, right?
Mhm.
So on the snow that we just got, we got all our buddies together and we'd get our trucks and throw sleds in the back and drive up the fire trail to the very top,
Mhm.
build a fire, hang out up there, leave one truck at the bottom of the mountain, and we could ride all the way down on a sled, all the way to the bottom,
Wow.
and then load
Yeah.
back up and drive up.
Cool.
Wow.
Sounds like
Yes.
heaven.
Had some chili going on up at the
Yeah, yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
We used to do that at Mount Baker in the Cascades. We'd take everybody would go up to the ski slopes closed on Christmas Day, and we'd be cooking chili and stuff like that, and the ski slope would be
Oh, yeah.
ours.
Oh,
It
wow.
was, it was
Wow.
seriously using the sled, you know, the sled with the metal runners on it.
Right.
You could steer,
Yeah.
you know, that's what we
Wow.
were all about.
Sweet.
Hey, not to change the subject, but hey, John Cates, I haven't seen you for a long time. How are you?
Yeah,
Hey, John, good to see you. Happy New Year.
there it is. Yeah.
Okay, so next is Joseph.
Okay. It's wonderful hearing all of you. And again, Scott, thank you so much. I'm just going to do one piece for the sake of time, feeling like through Scott, I've already been on stage twice.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know, I don't know, it makes me feel so empowered. You know, I work at a job where I know I could get shot and ousted anytime someone wants for the money in the till. But after Megan did that song last week and after Scott did these, it's like, so what? You know, I got hit songs, man. You know, they're out there. So whatever happens, I'm in heaven already. So thank you for that feeling. So this one song is called A Song for My Fellow Artists. I found it a little while ago when I was actually looking for something to send to Scott. Here we go. It can be a lonely road, broken hearted most of the time. All the hours in our instruments, brushes, dance floor, clay or rhyme. I guess the same is true for anyone who seeks to be the best they can. The time it takes to achieve those goals isn't always in a partner's plan. Another night of long rehearsal. I'm sorry, babe, I'm almost done. You get so lonely waiting up for me. It wearies you out how your thoughts run. I tried to prove to you I love you. If I succeed, the joy we'll know. But you can't hide your disappointment. When from my work I cannot go. It can be a lonely road, broken hearted most of the time. All the hours in our instruments, our brushes, dance floor, clay or rhyme. Or in the office as the hours zip, longing for your waiting loved one's lips. Oh, But work takes time that can't be split in two. There's still more work you have to do. In the battlefield or submarine, coal mine, swing shift, workshop or lab. Oh, it can be a lonely road, giving the world the best you have. Repeat in its entirety. So there you go. There's another one to run with.
Woo! Wow.
Thank you, Joseph.
Oh, Joseph, yeah, something else.
And of course, you know, I don't claim to be the singer. So when you mix it up like Scott did, you
Doesn't
change
matter.
it.
You
That's
got
totally
the
cool. You got to fit your own little something to it, but it's a bass that I'm giving out there for you guys. So
got all the emotion in it, though. That's what matters.
yeah, thanks. That's what I hope to get across, and that's why I love what both Scott and Megan did. They recognized what hit their soul, and they ran with it, and what they produced was just magic. And so, thank you all.
Yeah,
Thank you
I also
all.
want to say, if y'all haven't heard Megan's song, which I believe is called "Lord Remind Us," and that's also Joseph lyrics. It's great. And I think Joseph has posted a cut of it to his Facebook.
Yeah. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, I love all you guys. You make my life so rich that I'm on a cloud. Thank you all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Joseph.
Happy New Year.
You do, yeah. There's a good
Onward
one.
and upward.
Okay, well, it's time for our closer, Mr. Gantt Kushner.
Can't.
Go. Well, okay. I'm gonna write a little letter, gonna mail it to my local DJ. Well, it's a rockin' little record I want my jockey to play. Roll over, Beethoven, we gotta hear it again today. Temperature's rising and the jukebox is blowing the fuse. Yeah, my heart's beating rhythm and my soul keeps a singing the blues. Roll over, Beethoven, and tell Tchaikovsky the news. Got a rockin' pneumonia, I need a shot of rhythm and blues. I got a rolling arthritis sitting down at the rhythm review. Roll over, Beethoven, rockin' in 2x2. Well, if you're feeling like it, get your lover and reel and rock it. Roll over and move on up, just to drive a father like a reeling rocket. Roll it over and over, Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news. Well, early in the morning, I'm giving you the warning. Don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Hey, diddle diddle, gonna play my fiddle. I ain't got nothing to lose. Roll over, Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news. Well, now she wiggles like a glower, makes you dance like a spinning top. A crazy partner, you ought to see him reel and rock. long as she got a dime, the music won't ever stop. Roll over Beethoven, roll over Beethoven, roll over Beethoven, roll over Beethoven, roll over Beethoven. Stick to these rhythm and blues.
I bet you've never done it that way before.
Different version.
Exactly.
That's great.
Hey, you know,
Never did it with a thumb pick before.
yeah, I was going to say,
I thought so, yeah.
I don't see you playing with a thumb pick very often.
Very often, no.
At all.
Well, I've been experimenting with it. I'm having a problem with this finger.
Yeah.
I've got trigger finger, and the doctor wants to operate on it, and I'm scared.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, but in the meantime, I'm kind of working around it. And,
Yeah, I remember when Dave had to have carpal tunnels, and certainly that was anxiety provoking.
yeah, I've been a little bit wrapped around that axle, but
So a little bit of trivia. All the great songs that Chuck Berry wrote, there was only one song that was a #1 hit.
Really?
My Ding-a-ling.
Yeah, My Ding-a-Ling.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that crazy? What?
That's kind of amazing, actually.
That's it's kind of a sad case for pop music.
I have not heard of that song, but the child in me is very amused at the title.
Well, that was the whole. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
It's a little naughty, you know.
Keep it your imagination. That's enough. It was fun. I remember it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do another Chuck Berry song.
All right.
And it just occurred to me that it's going to have a similar groove. But you know what?
Who cares?
Who cares?
That's right.
Long distance information. Give me Memphis, Tennessee. Help me find the puppy. Try to get in touch with me. She did not leave a number, but I know who placed the call. My uncle took the message and he wrote it on the wall. So help me information, get in touch with my Marie. She's the only one who'd call me here from Memphis, Tennessee. Her home is on the south side, high up on a ridge. Just a half a mile from that Mississippi bridge. So help me information that I cannot add. Only that I miss her and all the fun we had. Marie and I were torn apart because her mom did not agree. Tore apart our happy home in Memphis, Tennessee. Last time I saw Marie, she was waving me goodbye. Her home drops on her cheeks that trickle from her eye. Marie is only 6 years old. Oh, information, please. Try and put me through to her in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Right.
Great way to end the night. And yeah, the groove was similar, but it wasn't the same.
Yeah, I know. And what's wrong with a good groove? Keep it going.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yay, Gantt. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's our show. Thanks for another great open mic night live at the ZoomBarDC.
Yep.
Well,
Happy
thank you
New
for
Year to
hosting.
all, and
Yeah.
thank you,
Thank
Marie-Louise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
New Year,
All of
everybody.
you.
See y'all again.
Love you all. See you
And
next
see
week.
you all next week.
Yeah.
You know that.
Enjoyed it.
Y'all.
Okay.
Be
Bye-bye.
safe.
Thanks for hosting, Marie.
Bye.
Yes.
Thank
yes,
you,
Marie-Louise.
Marie.
Night, everybody. See you next
Missing all of
week.
your faces.
It's beautiful.
Hello,
Bye,
Wendell.
Marie-Louise.
Hello,
Thanks,
John.
Dave.
See you next week.
Thanks, Joseph.
Thank you,
Thanks, Steve.
Marie-Louise.
Thanks, Gantt.
Marcia and Marie-Louise, I have to say the video I made when I sang to my mother and even other videos I've done, when your faces come on and you give your little comments, it makes it beautiful. Like it wouldn't be the same. It just wouldn't, really, your presence is awesome for all of us. It really just adds a sparkle and a freshness and a bouquet of flowers to everything. Like even the one to my mom, each one of you, when you gave your little comments, it's, I could leave that saying, yeah, Mom, there you go,
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
You're
It wouldn't be the same if either of you hadn't left your comments.
Thank you.
Hello, Wendell.
All right. Take care. Be well.
You see
Heartfelt. Yeah.
You're still muted.
Marsha.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wendell. Good
No,
night.
you're muted.
Oh, sorry
There
about
you
that.
go. Yay.
Oh,
Now we can try. Was that you were
Sorry.
saying?
It's always good hearing your stuff. I mean, it's just
Thank
so
you.
heartfelt and
Thank you.
raw,
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I hope for. So thank you for recognizing that and not saying, what the fuck is with your voice, man? You can't sing. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. I love you guys.
Oh,
See you next
awesome.
week.
See you next week.
You're inspiring a whole new generation of artists, Joseph.
It's
So-
just beautiful. And thanks to you, it wouldn't happen, So you're all of you. And Wendell, there would be no purpose for a writer if it wasn't for people who read books and, and had a way to get to them. So I'm so honored that each of you is in the audience.
Thank you.
It really makes me feel more wealthy of a soul. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
There's
you.
a lot of wealth here. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. See y'all next week.
Okay.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Marie-Louise.
You're
Love you.
welcome, Marsha. Thank you. Love you, Marsha. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Good night. Good night.